Welcome to my podcast. Today's topic: happiness comes from awareness. The purpose of the whole journey of life is to find the gift that we have lost. The moment we find this gift, everything looks beautiful. Then there is a song to it. There are no doubts, no complaints, no rejections, but only acceptance. Life is no more a misery. It is a beautiful painting, a poem. It is bliss. There was once a billionaire who wanted to experience bliss. When he was on deathbed, counting his last few days, he realized that during his whole life, he had never been able to experience that rare moment of bliss. This man must have been a fortunate man because some people become aware of this fact only after death. But he became aware of it before his death. But death was approaching fast. And so few astrologers told him, "There are not many days left. Be quick." He said, "I have been hurrying all my life, but where is bliss? But now I have the means to buy it. I am ready to buy it at any cost." Those astrologers said that we do not know. We can only ask you to hurry because death is close by. And if you do come to know about bliss, then let us know too, because we also are in hurry. Death is close by. The billionaire said, "But where should I look for it?" They replied, "We don't know. You just go look for it. Anywhere. Just look for it." So the billionaire took all the precious diamonds, gold, jewels, and money worth millions and mounted on his fastest horse. Then he started exploring each and every village of the kingdom, and whenever he met the villagers, he would shout and announce, "If somebody gives me a glimpse of bliss, then I am ready to give him all of these precious jewels and money." But still, there was no luck. Crossing each and every village, he finally entered a small village in which lived a Sufi saint, a fakir. The people of the village said, "You have come to the right place. There is a man in this village who solves these absurd problems." He said, "Absurd problems?" The people of that village said, "We have also learned a few absurd things by being in his company. One thing that we have learned is that nobody can buy even a glimpse of bliss with money. But still, since you have come, you must visit this man." So that man was searched for. The villagers took the billionaire to him. That Sufi fakir, Kamaluddin, was sitting under a tree. The sun was setting. The villagers said, "This is that man." The billionaire threw down his bag full of gold, diamonds, money, and said, "I am ready to give you all of this. There is wealth worth millions in it. I want a glimpse of bliss." That fakir looked at him from top to bottom. He said, "You want a true glimpse?" He said, "Yes, a true glimpse." He was able to utter only that much when the fakir grabbed the bag and ran away. For a moment, that rich man stood there dumbfounded and then started crying, "I am ruined, I am dead." But by then, the fakir had gone far away into the darkness. The villagers knew that the fakir would do something absurd. They said, "We told you right in the beginning that this is the man who can answer absurd questions." The rich man said, "Is this an answer? Catch him." The people ran. The rich man also ran. The village was known to that fakir. He started eluding them by running through the alleys. The whole village woke up. He eluded everybody just to wake up the whole village. And then the whole village was running. Everybody was shouting, screaming, yet the fakir continued running until he came to the same place, the tree under which the horse was standing. He threw the bag down from where he had picked it up and stood under the tree. The rich man, huffing, puffing, reached there. He saw the bag, picked it up, hugged it, and said to God, "A great thanks to you." The fakir said, "Did you get a glimpse?" The rich man said, "Yes, I definitely did. I experienced great bliss." "So now get on your horse and go," said the fakir. Beautiful. Just a shake up and consciousness arrived. That very moment, a new person was born, a person with consciousness. And then there was bliss, there was joy, and there was life. His whole life, all that he earned, all that he had possessed, he never truly realized the value of it. And the moment it was all gone, he started missing it. He felt lifeless, and then the chase began. And as soon as he got it back, joy arrived, bliss arrived, and life was back. The whole journey of this world is that of losing that which we have attained. And this is one of the greatest ironies of our life. Life is all about consciousness. Consciousness is beautiful. The moment it comes to you, you start valuing all that you have. Mother, father, brother, sister, wife, husband, daughter, son, or a friend. You reciprocate each of their gestures with the love that is overflowing. When the billionaire got back his lost money and jewels, he said, "Thank you." A sense of gratitude was born in his heart. That was the moment when he became grateful. That was the moment when he was reborn. And that was the moment when he started living a blessed life. A life lived in gratitude is a blessed life. Just a touch of consciousness and life is no more the same. Fear has no place in your life. And the moment fear disappears, you become victorious. And victory brings that perfect happiness you have been looking for. Remember, all happiness comes from awareness. The more conscious we are, the deeper is the joy. The key to happiness is living in consciousness. Consciousness is bliss, and that is what life really is. Consciousness is your soul's mate. All religions and all scriptures have evolved to bring you to that ultimate destination called consciousness. And the moment you have attained it, there is no turning back. Then you are ready to embark on a new journey, a journey towards discovering your true self. The day you decide that you are more interested in being aware of your thoughts than you are in the thoughts themselves, that is the day you will find your way out. Meditate.